Good evening. This is Owatonna Huskies football on AM 1390 KRFO, 94.7 FM, and the KRFO app. I'm Derek Theta coming to you live from Owatonna High School as the Huskies get set to kick off their home opener against the visiting Chanhassen Storm. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cashwise Foods, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlick's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Whiteshirt Wheelers, Evan Knutson. For Owatonna, the Huskies won big in their season opener last week against Hastings, defeating the Raiders 50-7. Owatonna dominating right from the opening kickoff and led 43-0 at the half. We unfortunately did not have coverage of that game on KRFO due to the game time being moved from 6:30 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. But rest assured, we will have coverage of all Husky football games right here on AM 1390 throughout the remainder of the season. Owatonna's new quarterback, Hunter Tice, finished the game 13 for 17 with 177 yards through the air and 3 passing touchdowns. He's stepping into the quarterback role this year after the Huskies graduated 3-year starting quarterback Jacob Ginsky last season. Ginsky is now playing football this year at Division III Gustavus Adolphus College. Backup quarterbacks Christian Flores and Aiden Tackman both went 1 for 1 in the second half of that game for 21 and 4 yards respectively. On the ground, the Huskies graduated their leading rusher from a season ago, Brennan Sletton, who had 859 yards on 11 rushing touchdowns in 2023. So filling into the lead tailback spot last week was Tristan Graham, who had 9 runs for 92 yards and a touchdown. Jamie Lazowski had 4 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. Quarterback Hunter Tice and fullback Blake Fitcher also had touchdown runs in the game. Receiving-wise, Nolan Ginsky led Owatonna with 6 catches for 92 yards and caught a touchdown pass. A number of other players also caught passes in the game, with Blake Fitcher and Luke Weber each catching a touchdown pass. And then for a little more on Ginsky, he was all-district last season and named team MVP. He caught a school record 73 passes last year and set another school record for single-season receiving yards with 1,194 yards, passing Noah Budak from the class of 2018. Ginsky only needs 562 yards to pass Budak for the most receiving yards in a career, and he needs 632 yards to be the first player in program history to have 2,000 receiving yards in a career. And lastly, we'll run through the defensive stats for Owatonna against Hastings. Blake Davison, who also was an all-district performer last season, picked up right where he left off, recording a team-high 6 tackles, along with Darian Stronsky, who also had 6 tackles. Carter Flatland had 4 tackles. Nolan Ginsky had 3 tackles and an interception. Blake Fitcher had 2 tackles and an interception as well. And Logan Risser forced a fumble in the game. And now for Chanhassen. And Chanhassen actually just showed up onto the field about 20 minutes ago. And so it'll be an abbreviated warm-up for the Storm here tonight. But they are the defending Class 5A state champions. They play in the North Star South Gold District along with Chaska, Waconia, Mankato East, and Mankato West. They are in Section 3 of Class 5A with those same teams. The Storm lost their Week 1 matchup against Elk River 44-22. They led 15-14 at the end of the first quarter, but the Elks scored 30 points unanswered before Chanhassen scored again in the fourth quarter. That was Chanhassen's first loss since November 4th, 2022, when they lost to Mankato West in the section title game that year. Last season, the Storm, of course, went 13-0 en route to the program's first state title. In their Week 1 game against Elk River, Nathan Ramler was 14 for 25 passing with 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Coleman Zielinski led the Storm on the ground with 13 carries for 86 yards. Chanhassen graduated their star running back from last season, Maxwell Woods. Woods was named Minnesota Mr. Football last season and now plays at Division I FCS South Dakota State. Receiving-wise, James Kaufman had 4 grabs for 67 yards. Ty Jensen had 4 catches for 24 yards and a touchdown. And Logan DeAlwis had 2 receptions for 51 yards and a touchdown. And the other touchdown for the Storm was a 93-yard kickoff return by Ty Jensen, after which Chanhassen successfully went for 2. Defensively for the Storm, Ollie Englund led Chanhassen with 12 tackles and 1 forced fumble. Caden Pronga and Logan Smith each had 8 tackles. Remmer Buss had 7 tackles. Jack Carlson had 6. And Carter Karstens had 5. And then last year, of course, Chanhassen beat Owatonna 35-14. So the Huskies out for revenge against the defending Class 5A champs here tonight. With that, we'll take a 1-minute break. But when we come back, we'll hear from Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams. You're listening to Owatonna Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
The truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash My Foods.
Get remarkably priced savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up family packs of Tyson chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. 1-pound bags of baby cut carrots, just 89 cents. And select half gallons of Kemp's white milk are buy one, get one free.
Home of the truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash My Foods.
Fairway Meat and Grocery is a proud sponsor of Faribault Falcon football. Fall is tailgating time. Are you planning your tailgate party? Fairway Meat and Grocery has all your game day party favorites with USDA choice steaks, fresh produce, snacks, and meat and cheese trays. Fairway meets all your game day needs. Shop online for curbside pickup or grab our weekly ad when you shop the store. Fairway Meat and Grocery is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Go Falcons!
Back here at Owatonna High School as the Huskies get set to kick off their home opener here tonight against Chanhassen. Before the game, I caught up with Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams. Coach, Owatonna won big last week in their season opener on the road against Hastings, 50-7. The Huskies dominated right away and took a 43-0 lead into halftime. Owatonna graduated quite a few key contributors from last year's team. So what did you think about the performance of the new guys filling those roles?
Well, I thought the most important thing is that we just didn't beat ourselves. We played at our very high level. We executed very well. We didn't put the ball on the ground. We didn't throw into double coverage. We didn't jump off sides. We just played a very disciplined game. And that allowed us to, utilize the fact that, we were the better team. But you can sometimes, especially in openers, let a team that isn't as good as you hang around because you make mistakes and give them opportunities, give them short fields, and we just never did that. So, like I said, we put them away early, and that was really, really good to see.
Now tonight, Owatonna takes on the defending Class 5A state champions in Chanhassen. The Huskies lost to the Storm by 3 touchdowns last season, but Chanhassen did graduate their starting tailback from last year's team, 2023 Minnesota Mr. Football Maxwell Woods. The Storm are coming off a 22-point Week 1 loss to Elk River. So considering what you saw from Chanhassen in last year's matchup and how they looked in their season opener this season, what do you expect to see from the Storm tonight from an X's and O's standpoint?
Yeah, it's really hard to gauge. We think Elk River is going to be one of the best teams in the state this year. They run the power T, so a completely different offense than what we run. So, we didn't get a great look from tape, but we've got their scrimmage tape and obviously know what they did to us last year. They're still very talented. They're big up front. They've got a nice running back. Their quarterback throws a really good ball. So we expect that they're going to be a very talented football team. What really hurt us last year was we just gave up too many big plays to Maxwell Woods. We need to limit their big plays, make them drive the field on us, make them, earn every single yard, earn every single score, and then take advantage of opportunities offensively when we can.
And finally, you touched on it a little bit, but what will Owatonna have to do tonight to build off last week's success to secure a victory against the Storm this evening?
You know, games like this typically come down to the blocking and the tackling, and the better the blockers and the better the tacklers, and that includes on special teams, not giving up big plays on special teams. We're going to have to tackle well tonight, limit their big plays, and we're going to have to block exceedingly well, give Hunter Tice a little bit of time to find some receivers, and make sure we open some running lanes for Tristan Graham and Jamie Lisowski.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Derek.
That was Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams talking to me ahead of the Huskies game tonight against Chanhassen. We'll run through the starting lineups quick here. First for Chanhassen. We'll start with their offensive starters. They'll go with at quarterback, junior number 12, Nathan Ramler. At running back, junior number 22, Coleman Zielinski. Wide receiver, senior number 2, Taven Jenkins. Wide receiver, senior number 3, Ty Jensen. Tight end, senior number 8, Cade Bush. Tight end, senior number 28, Hugo Lohman. And the offensive lineman for the Storm, senior number 70, Owen Sievold. Junior number 78, Will Mashka. Junior number 77, Finn Cohn. Junior number 75, Owen Linder. And senior number 56, Peter Hebert. And on defense for Chanhassen, nose tackle, senior number 50, Tanner Rustad. Defensive end, senior number 9, Ollie England. Defensive end, senior number 54, Jackson Schleicher. 4 linebackers for the Storm, senior number 14, Carter Karstens. Junior number 43, Riley Severson. Senior number 32, Remmer Buss. And junior number 34, Jack Carlson. Free safety, junior number 5, Logan Smith. Strong safety, senior number 40, Tyler Jaros. Cornerback, senior number 4, Caden Pronga. And cornerback, senior number 7, Noah Cloak. And now for Owatonna. We'll run through their offensive starters first. At quarterback, a 5'10", 171-pound senior, Hunter Tice. At running back, 5'11", 175-pound senior, Jamie Lisowski, number 9. Should mention Tice is number 7. Fullback, number 10, Blake Fitcher. Wide receiver, number 3, Nolan Ginsky. He's a senior. Wide receiver, number 11, senior, Luke Weber. Tight end, senior number 81, Zach Harstead. And the 5 offensive linemen for Owatonna. Senior number 56, Reed Kath. Junior number 50, Logan Risser. Senior number 64, Jack Meneguzzo. Senior number 52, Zach Dainert. And junior number 55, Eli Black. On defense for Owatonna, defensive end, junior number 76, Max Flemke. Defensive tackle, junior number 4, Ryan McIntosh. Nose guard, senior number 52, Zach Dainert. And the 4 linebackers for Owatonna, senior number 81, Zach Harstead. Senior number 10, Blake Fitcher. Senior number 26, Blake Davison. Senior number 21, Darian Stronsky. And the corners for Owatonna, senior number 9, Jamie Lisowski. Senior number 3, Nolan Ginsky. And the safeties for the Huskies, senior number 2, Seth Johnson. And junior number 5, Vicente Chavez. So those are the starting lineups for Owatonna. As we get set to go here, we'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with more. You're listening to Owatonna Husky football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
At Coyote Tractor, we hold dirt in the highest regard. We want you to get out there and play in it. So we're digging up cash back and 0% financing offers on tractors, UTVs, and ZTRs. Coyote, we dig dirt. Offer cannot be combined. Financing subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. See your authorized Coyote Tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com. Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School as the Huskies are about ready to take the field for their 2024 home opener. They've got the inflatable tunnel, of course, that they introduced last season here at the new high school that they'll run out. Yet to be seen if they'll have smoke again this year to run through as they exit that tunnel. But we've got a packed house here for the home opener to start the season. Before we get going, we'll run through our keys to the game, brought to you by Hometown Credit Union. The first one, as I was just talking about, feed off the home crowd. It's the home opener tonight, as I mentioned, for the Huskies, and the crowd should be rocking. It's a whiteout for the OHS student section. Owatonna should feed off that home crowd energy throughout the game. Number 2, build off last week's win. The Huskies dominated against Hastings last week and were able to get their feet under them to start the season. It'll be key to continue to build off that success here this evening. And they've got the pregame hype video going for Owatonna on the Jumbotron here at Federated Field. Just a great atmosphere tonight on what was a rainy pregame, but now the rain has cleared away and it's turned into a nice night. And that final key to the game for Owatonna, limit turnovers and penalties. The Huskies had no turnovers last week and were able to force a few. Continuing that, as well as limiting penalties, will be crucial to getting the win against Chanhassen here tonight. We'll run through some other games going on across Owatonna's district, the North Star South Maroon District. Chaska is at New Prague. Irondale at Rochester Century. North St. Paul is at Rochester John Marshall. And then last night, Northfield beat Faribault 14-12 at Bruce Smith Field in Faribault. And so the 4 other teams in Owatonna's district are New Prague, Century, John Marshall, and Northfield. Those teams are also in Section 1 of Class 5A with Owatonna. So we'll have a little bit of a late start here tonight. As I mentioned, Chanhassen started walking onto the field at about 6:36. Original kickoff time was slated for 7. Of course, we won't make that. But as I mentioned, Chanhassen showed up about 24 minutes before kickoff, putting their pads and uniforms on their sideline, and then got an abbreviated warm-up in. And so they added some extra time for them to get a little bit more of a warm-up, but definitely some home field advantage tonight for Owatonna, as Chanhassen's bus ride probably went a little longer than they were expecting. And so with that, we'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the opening kickoff on AM 1390 KRFO.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com. Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
Home of the truckload buy, sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Get remarkably priced savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up family packs of Tyson chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. 1-pound bags of baby cut carrots, just 89 cents. And select half gallons of Kemp's white milk are buy one, get one free.
Home of the truckload buy, sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Fairway Meat and Grocery is a proud sponsor of Faribault Falcon football. Fall is tailgating time. Are you planning your tailgate party? Fairway Meat and Grocery has all your game day party favorites with USDA choice steaks, fresh produce, snacks, and meat and cheese trays. Fairway meets all your game day needs. Shop online for curbside pickup or grab our weekly ad when you shop the store. Fairway Meat and Grocery is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Go Falcons!
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetical water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's water conditioning. Kinetical water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's water conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School as we're getting set to kick off here. It'll be Owatonna's home opener of the 2024 season against Chanhassen. The Storm, coached by Cullen Nelson. Owatonna, coached by longtime head coach Jeff Williams in his 29th season at the helm of the Husky program. Kicking off for Chanhassen is number 88, senior Griffin Miller. And back deep to receive for Owatonna is junior number 5, Vicente Chavez. Junior number 20, Tristan Graham, also back deep to receive. And so a little bit of a late start time here tonight, but underway nevertheless. As it's a short kick, it'll be fielded at about the 20 by Bentley Arvig, who tries to find a hole, and he gets brought down at about the Owatonna 35-yard line by Lucas Ledoux for Chanhassen. Owatonna lost the toss, and so Owatonna elected to defer to the second half. Owatonna, of course, receiving, and so Chanhassen will get the ball to start the second half. Tice comes out under center for Owatonna. One receiver left, one to the right. He pitches to Lazowski in the backfield. Lazowski tries to find a hole and gets about 3 on the carry. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for Owatonna. Rummer bus in on the stop for Chanhassen. Tice again under center. Ginsky split out on the right side. Weber to the left. Lazowski in the backfield. They go to the fullback who motioned over before the snap, Blake Fitcher, who maybe gets a yard on the run there. Chanhassen saw that one coming. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 here for Owatonna, looking to avoid going 3 and out on their opening drive here tonight. Now Tice will come out in the shotgun. He's got Nolan Ginsky to his left. Seth Johnson split out wide on the right side. Weber to the left. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw, now scrambles right, throws across his body over the middle to Harstead. And they'll say Harstead caught. It was a diving grab for Harstead. And so that'll move the chains for Owatonna up to the 48-yard line. It's about an 8-yard pickup there on the throw and catch from Tice to Harstead. Two receivers right, one to the left for Owatonna here. Tice sends Ginsky in motion from right to left. They hand off to Lazowski. Lazowski runs right off tackle, has some room, and gets tripped up there by number 4, Caden Pronga for Chanhassen. Looks like they'll give Lazowski 5 there on the carry, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Owatonna. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Two receivers right, one to the left for Owatonna. Tice in the shotgun. Weber and Ginsky on the right side. Johnson on the left. Ginsky now comes in motion. High snap. They shovel it to Ginsky, who takes off and gets about 2 yards on what will go down as a pass. Since it was a shovel pass, Tice caught it and then pitched it forward right away to Ginsky. So it'll be a 2-yard reception there for Nolan. So another 3rd down and 5 for Owatonna. Ball on the Chanhassen 45-yard line. 9:09 to play, first quarter. Here on Owatonna's opening drive, 2 receivers right, one to the left. It's Weber and Ginsky to the right, Johnson to the left. Tice takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Lazowski. Now under pressure, throws, and it's, knocked away by Chanhassen. It's Logan Smith who got a hand on that. Tice was looking for Nolan Ginsky there. Was facing some pressure and just had to get rid of it. And Smith came over, made a nice play to deflect that football and force 4th down for Owatonna. So now on to punt for Owatonna. I can't quite make out the number. Nobody back deep to receive for Chanhassen. Punt bounces at about the 18-yard line and rolls inside the 10 and will be downed at about the 5-yard line by Tristan Graham. The punter there for Owatonna was junior number 19, Landon Sturgis. And so Chanhassen will take over for their first drive of the game at their own 5-yard line. After a nice punt by Sturgis, 8:45 to play first quarter, 1st and 10 for the Storm. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now an empty backfield for Ramler as he sends a man in motion. Ramler, quick snap and throw. Gets it to about the 10-yard line. Caught by Ty Jensen, a junior receiver for the Storm. Actually, they're going to give Jensen 8 yards on that reception. So 2nd down and 2 for the Storm. 2 receivers right. Pistol formation. Ramler hands off to his tailback, who gets the first down. That's Zielinski on the carry for the Storm. So they spot it at the 16-yard line of Chanhassen. Fresh set of downs for the Storm. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Zielinski to the left of Ramler. Now they switch. He goes to the line. They have a new tailback back there. This is number 23, Josiah Cox, who bursts through the line for about 9 yards. Let's see where they spot him here. Actually, it'd be about an 8-yard pickup. 2nd down and 2 for Chanhassen from their own 24-yard line. 7:23 to play first quarter. Still no score. Darian Stronsky made the play there for Owatonna on defense. Trips to the left here for the Storm. 1 receiver right. Now Jensen comes in motion from left to right. Ramler takes the snap, throws, deep ball down the left sideline. Oh, he overthrew his man. Was looking for James Kaufman there. But just a little bit too much on that football. Luke Weber in on the coverage there for Owatonna. So that'll make it 3rd down and 2 for the Storm. Owatonna defense looking to get off the field here with a stop. Storm come out 2 receivers to the right. It's Kaufman and Jensen. Zielinski in the backfield with Ramler, and Ramler pitches it to him, and he gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage by a trio of Huskies. Zach Dainert, one of the 3 to get there first. It'll be 4th down and 5, a negative 3-yard loss there for Zielinski. Nolan Ginski will be back deep to receive the punt for Owatonna. And Josiah Cox will punt away. Low snap. He picks it up off the ground, gets rid of it, though. Bounces at the Chanhassen 36. And will roll to the Chanhassen 45. So about a 24-yard punt there for Chanhassen. It was actually Luke Weber who was back deep to receive for Owatonna there, not Nolan Ginski. So great field position here for Owatonna to start their 2nd drive of the game. Ball on the Chanhassen 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. 2 receivers left. Split backs here for Owatonna. Tyson, the shotgun, takes the snap. Throws deep ball left side looking for Weber. And he caught it! Pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line. What a throw and catch there from Tice to Weber. And there's the big play Owatonna needed to get things going here and get this crowd fired up. Noah Cloak made the tackle there or rather pushed Weber out of bounds. And so a big 33-yard reception there for Weber. Now Tice will hand off to Lazowski, who runs right and gets tripped up behind the line of scrimmage by number 43, Riley Severson, a linebacker for the Storm, who broke through Owatonna's front line and got to Lazowski in the backfield. That'll be how they mark it at the 17-yard line, and -7, or 7-yard loss, I should say, there for Lazowski on the carry. Ball in the Chanhassen 19. Split backs for Tyson, the shotgun. He throws right, overthrew his intended receiver. Might have been a miscommunication. They were looking for Ginsky on the right side in the flat. Well, I guess I should say Ginsky was in the flat. It looked like Tice may have been thinking about a 5-yard out route from Ginsky there. And so it'll be 3rd down and 17 for Owatonna. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lazowski to the left of Tice. The 2 receivers to the left are Weber and Ginsky. On the right, it's Johnson and Zach Harstead. Tice now will throw crossing route to Ginsky, who gets tackled right at the 18-yard line. So will not be enough. Will not be enough for Owatonna to get that 1st down. Tess, let's take a break.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
At Coyote Tractor, we know UTVs are meant to be covered in dirt. That's why we gave our 4-wheel drive K9 a 24-horsepower Coyote diesel engine, single and dual row options, an all-metal bed with spray and liner, and hydraulic power steering capable of carving through the most rugged terrain. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer, Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back here at Owatonna High School, had some technical difficulties there. As Owatonna, as I left you, had a 4th down and long. They tried a field goal, about a 35-yard field goal, had a bad snap. They did recover it, but of course being 4th down, Chanhassen then got the football. So now the Storm have it in their own territory at their own 38-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Storm with 3.5 to play in the first quarter. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right for Chanhassen. They send their tight end in motion, Severson. Ramler takes the snap, rolls out to his left, gets hit as he throws, actually tucks it under as he was about ready to throw that one. That's Zach Harstead, who came in for Owatonna to get the sack. So a big play there on 3rd down for Owatonna to force 4th and 7. So a big sack there for Harstead. Sends on the Chanhassen punt team. Josiah Cox back to punt this one away for Chanhassen. Luke Weber standing at his own 35-yard line for Owatonna. As we've getting Looks like a football subbed in and out here as we get ready for this punt. .236 to play in the quarter. High snap. Cox grabs it. Now punts it away. It'll bounce right about the 50-yard line and roll. And it'll roll inside the 35 and down at the 34-yard line in Husky territory. And so that's where Owatonna will take over. Owatonna had a nice play on their last drive, a 33-yard throw and catch from Tice to Weber. And had a run play that went for a 7-yard loss. Ended up trying a field goal, but had a bad snap. After which Chanhassen took over, but Chanhassen unable to get anything going offensively. Punts it right back to Owatonna as they run it on the ground here to Tristan Graham. And Chanhassen saying the ball is loose. No signal from the officials. And it will remain Owatonna football. So just a 2-yard pickup there for Graham. Under 2 minutes to play now here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 8 for Owatonna. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. Under pressure, steps up into the pocket, and now loses the football. Ball isn't loose. Chanhassen says they've got it. It looked like Tice was right about ready to start the throwing motion as that ball came free. And they say Owatonna did recover the fumble. And so that'll make it 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 13 for Owatonna. So we'll see what the Huskies do here on 3rd and long. Minute to play here in the quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Still no score. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw here. Steps up and he gets wrapped up and will be brought down for the sack. It was Gavin Anderson and Sean Haas who got into the backfield to bring, Jack Carlson, to bring down Tice. And so that'll make it 4th down and 17 for Owatonna here in the closing seconds of the 4th quarter. Sturgis will punt it away to Jenkins. Ball bounces at the Chanhassen 46 and will be downed at the 44-yard line by Tristan Graham. And so that's where the Storm will take over when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at Federated Field as Chanhassen ran a little 5-yard out route to end the quarter. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 when we come back for Chanhassen. We're doing a little Cotton Eye Joe dance here at Owatonna High School. They've got the stadium lights flickering here. Actually, we'll just keep it right here. Join in with the crowd here on the Cotton Eye Joe dance. Must be a tradition here at Owatonna High School. I believe they did this a few times last year. But now with the stadium lights getting into it too, in sync with the music, A new tradition here at OHS. Even the pep band getting into it down behind the Owatonna end zone. So outside of the 33-yard throw and catch from Tice to Weber, really haven't had a ton of big plays in this one. Had the botched snap on the field goal for Owatonna, which prevented them from trying to get 3, but still no score here as we start the second quarter. Chanhassen has it. Second down and 5 at their own 49-yard line. Ramler takes the snap, hands off right up the middle to Zielinski, and Zielinski burst through a nice hole to get about 15 yards there on the carry. Darian Stronsky brought him down, so it'll be first down and 10 for Chanhassen from the Owatonna 35-yard line. One receiver left, one to the right here for Chanhassen. Ramler will hand off again to Zielinski. Zielinski, another nice hole. Gets to the second level, still on his feet, and brought down inside the 15 at the 12-yard line. So another big run there for Zielinski. First and 10 for Chanhassen at the 12. So a 15-yard run and then a 17-yard run for Zielinski, the junior running back, and they're going to give it to him again here, running left side, and he's brought down this time right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or 2 there. As Zach Daynard got there for Owatonna. And Blake Davison also in on the stop. So second down and 9 for the Storm. Ball on the Owatonna 11-yard line. Two receivers to the right here for Chanhassen. They run play action. Ramler rolls out right. Has a man right side. It's Severson, but unable to break free as Owatonna's Luke Weber made the stop there for the Huskies. Third down and 6 for Chanhassen. Two receivers left, one to the right. Ramler in shotgun has Zielinski to his left, takes the snap, hands off to Zielinski, and Zielinski will not get there. Maybe only a yard or 2 on the run. They try to run him right in between the tackles. As Blake Davison made the tackle for Owatonna, that'll bring up fourth down and 5 for the Storm. Ball on the Owatonna 7, so we'll see what they do here, if they send out the field goal unit or if they keep the offense on the field. They may try to just draw Owatonna offside, as that would give them a first down, with it being 4th and 5. Trips to the left here for the Storm. Ramler takes the snap. They're going for it. Ramler fires end zone, or not short of the end zone, to Jensen. And he's tackled right at the 1. So that'll be enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal from the 1 for Chanhassen, not a touchdown. So Owatonna's going to have to bow up here defensively to try and keep Chanhassen out of the end zone. Storm looking to strike first here in this one. They'll go bunch formation here. 2 fullbacks. Zielinski, the lone running back. Ramler hands off to one of his fullbacks. Chanhassen signaling touchdown, and the referee does as well. And it's Riley Severson who gets the 1-yard touchdown run for Chanhassen. As the Storm score first here in this one. 8:50 to play here in the second quarter. As I believe we have a timeout. So a timeout before the extra point by Chanhassen. So we'll take a timeout here as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Back at OHS after the Chanhassen timeout, which they took just before the extra point here. And so now we've got some communication going on between the officials and the Chanhassen sideline. So not quite sure what's going on. And now the officials still conferring with the Storm bench. And so it looks like we'll be just kicking a regular extra point here for Chanhassen's Griffin Miller, the senior kicker for Chanhassen. Still 6-0. As now we're all lined up, ready to go. Snap, spot. Kick on the way is good. So 7-0. Chanhassen with an early lead here at Federated Field. We'll have Owatonna's answer when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where Chanhassen leads the Huskies 7-0 with 8:50 to play here in the second quarter.
You got to play with it. It's really fun.
As Griffin Miller will kick it away for the Storm. Vicente Chavez back deep to receive for Owatonna. Now we're all lined up here, ready to go. As Miller's kick is in the air. Be taken by Chavez at the 10. Chavez runs left, has a nice hole, and gets tripped up at about the 33-yard line. So that's where Owatonna will take over, trying to answer after Chanhassen's touchdown. So they spot it at the 34-yard line. Owatonna comes out here. One receiver left, one to the right. I believe that's Lazowski in the backfield with Tice. They hand out the run. Actually, it's Tristan Graham, I believe, who gets swallowed up in the backfield for a loss on the play. That'll be a loss of 2 yards. Ollie Englund and Rummer Buss got there first for Chanhassen, so it'll be 2nd down and 12 for Owatonna from their own 32-yard line. Weber to the left, Harstead and Johnson, to the right for Owatonna. Now Ginski comes into the slot on the left side. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap. We've got a flag here before the snap from the referee in the secondary. And it's a delay of game penalty on Owatonna, so that will back them up 5 more yards, making it 2nd down and 17 from their own 27. Same formation for Owatonna. Weber and Ginsky to the left. Harstead and Johnson to the right. Tice in the shotgun has Lazowski to his right. Takes the snap, quick toss out to Weber on a little screen play, and nowhere to go there for Luke Weber. Maybe to about the 30-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup there for Weber on the screen. Logan Smith made the tackle there for Chanhassen. So 3rd down and long for Owatonna. 3rd and 14. 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 7-0 Chanhassen. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw here on 3rd and long. Fires right sideline to Johnson. Johnson makes the catch and gets pushed out right at the line to gain. I believe it will be a 1st down. Owatonna needed 14. They got 15. Up to the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. So a nice grab there by Johnson for Owatonna. They come out now on 1st and 10 with Tice under center. Lazowski in the backfield. They send Fitcher in motion. They pitch it to Lazowski. He runs right and gets tackled from behind, actually, by number 14, Carter Carsons, a linebacker for Chanhassen, who burst through the line to get to Lazowski in a hurry. It'll be a 2-yard loss for Jamie on the carry. 6:23 to play here in the second quarter. 2nd down and 12 for Owatonna. Play clock winding down here now. 7 seconds on the clock as Owatonna gets set here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lazowski to the left of Tice as Tice tries a little screen to Lazowski, and Chanhassen saw it the whole way. Another loss there. No, they say incomplete on that pass. So Lazowski did not catch it. Incomplete there. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 for Owatonna from their own 43-yard line. 5:52 to play in the half. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Very quiet. It's Weber and Ginsky on the left, Harstead and Johnson on the right. Tice takes the snap, will look to throw here, fires left side, has a man. It's Weber, caught at the 30-yard line and tackled at the 23-yard line. A huge play for Owatonna. Noah Cloak made the tackle for Chanhassen. A big 27-yard pickup there for Owatonna. I actually checked that the ball was on the 43, I believe, so that will be a 30-yard pickup. We've got a timeout taken by Owatonna, so we'll pause here as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO and the KRFO app.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weichert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weichert Realty. Visit Weichert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies trail Chanhassen 7-0 with 5:25 to play in the second quarter. But just before the break, Owatonna got one of their biggest plays of the night, a 30-yard reception by Luke Weber to make it 1st and 10 for the Huskies at the Chanhassen 23. Play action now for Owatonna. Tice rolls right, fires, end zone. It's intercepted right at the goal line by Chanhassen. tackled by Lazowski at the 15-yard line. It was Logan Smith, the free safety, who picked that one off. As Tice rolled out to his right, tried to throw on the run. I think he maybe didn't get enough on that one as Smith came in to pick that one off. And so a turnover there for Owatonna. Gets it to Chanhassen at their own 15. Rambler takes the snap, play action. Looking to throw, steps up into the pocket, now fires right side. It is caught by Logan Gusted for Chanhassen. That'll be a 6-yard pickup for the Storm. 2nd down and 4. 4:46 to play in the half. 2 receivers left now for Chanhassen. They run it with Zielinski up the middle. Zielinski still on his feet, churning those legs to try and get something. We'll give him 2 yards there on the carry. 3rd down, and 2 for the Storm. Fitcher and Johnson in on the tackle for Owatonna. So the Owatonna defense looking to force a 3-and-out from Chanhassen right after the interception to try and get the football back. As we've got a whistle and a timeout taken by Chanhassen with 4:03 to play in the half. They lead Owatonna 7-0. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Home of the truckload buys, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Get remarkably priced savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up family packs of Tyson chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. 1-pound bags of baby cut carrots, just 89 cents. And select half gallons of Kemp's white milk are buy one, get one free.
Home of the truckload buys, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Back at Federated Field, where we've got 4 minutes to play in the first half. Chanhassen leads Owatonna 7-0. They've got 3rd and 2 from their own 23-yard line. So we'll see what they do here. They go 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. They hand off to Zielinski, and Zielinski is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. We'll see where they spot him. It's going to be close. I've got one official right at the line to gain, one official about a half yard behind the line to gain. And they will move the chains. So they needed 2. They got about 2 exactly, as Owatonna had good defense there to stop Zielinski, but he was able to get 2 before his forward progress was stopped. So fresh set of downs here for the Storm. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rambler takes the snap, hands off again to Zielinski. Zielinski runs between the tackles and gets about 5. Flemke pulled him down. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Chanhassen from their own 30. .308 to play in the half. Chanhassen has 1 timeout remaining. And we've got a whistle and a flag here before the snap on this play. No signal yet. And it's a penalty on Owatonna. Couldn't hear the official there on what that penalty was. Looks like it was an offsides call on Owatonna. So to move the chains for another Chanhassen 1st down. They've got it now at their own 35-yard line. 2:55 to play in the half. Two receivers left for the Storm. Rambler takes the snap, looks to throw here. Fires left side, and it's incomplete. Looking for Logan Dialwis. Luke Weber on the coverage there for Owatonna. As Rambler overthrew his target there. 2:46 to play now. Second down and 10 for the Storm. Two receivers left. One to the right. Rambler in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to a new running back. That's number 7, Noah Clokey. And he gets about 2. As the clock continues to run here, no sense of urgency from Chanhassen. Stronsky made the tackle there for Owatonna. 2:20 and counting remaining in the half. Chanhassen at their own 37. Tips to the right here for the Storm. One receiver left and a whistle and a timeout taken by Chanhassen. Surprising there. As they get set for this third down play that stopped the clock. And so we'll keep it here. Third down and 8 for the Storm at their own 37-yard line. I mentioned 2:13 to play in the half. Probably was about 2:27 at the end of that last play. And Chanhassen took their time getting to the line, and then with about 12 seconds left on the play clock, decided to call timeout. And so here we go. Both teams retake the field. Owatonna defense looking to get off the field with a big stop here to try and give their offense a 2-minute drill to end the half. Trips to the left here for Chanhassen. Rambler takes the snap under pressure, throws. It's a screen and incomplete. The intended receiver was Logan Gusted, who bumped into one of his linemen who was getting out ready to block for him, and he kind of got turned around as that ball came to him, and it bounced up in the air and fell incomplete. And so Owatonna will get the football back here as Chanhassen sends the punt team on. Luke Weber back deep to receive for Owatonna. Josiah Cox will punt it away for the Storm. Fourth and 8 for them from their own 37. It's a low snap. Punt it away. It'll bounce at about the 38-yard line and be downed at the Owatonna 34. It'll be 1:57 to play in the half for Owatonna. They've got 66 yards to go for a touchdown here to try and tie this one up. They've got 2 timeouts, though. Remember, the clock does stop after a first down. So they do have plenty of time here to try and get a little 2-minute drill going. Tice takes the snap, rolls right, now throws right side for Ginsky, and it's caught. He got the foot down. No, he did not hold on as the ball was jarred free. So Ginsky unable to haul that one in. Second down and 10 for Owatonna from their own 34. Chanhassen's defense has been bend but don't break all game long. They've given up maybe a few big plays. There was that 30-yard reception to Johnson. And Weber had a 33-yard reception, but besides that, it's been just chunk plays for Owatonna. Chanhassen, for the most part, keeping everything in front of them. As Tice takes the snap here on 2nd and 10, throws over the middle. It's caught by Ginsky. Full arm extension as he hauls that one in. And that's the big play Owatonna needed. He had to lay out for that one. They spot him at the Chanhassen 32-yard line. So a 34-yard reception there for Nolan Ginsky. Puts Owatonna in storm territory. Now Tice again, rolls left under pressure. And we'll just throw that one away. And some Chanhassen defenders were giving chase. Carter Carsons was tracking him down there. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Huskies from the Chanhassen 32-yard line. Minute 24 to play in the half. Owatonna does have 2 timeouts remaining here. They trail Chanhassen 7-0 here in their 2024 home opener. 2 receivers right, one of the left for Owatonna here. Ginsky comes in motion, then a flag here. I don't think Owatonna was set there as that play started, and yes, they will get whistled for a false start. Well, back the Huskies up 5. 2nd and 15 from the Chanhassen 37 with a minute 22 remaining. Tice gets the play from the sidelines, and now Owatonna will come out. 2 receivers, trips to the left. With Harstead lined up on the line on the right side. High snap, Tice fields it, looks to throw here. Throws left side, has Ginsky, and he gets pushed out of bounds about the 26-yard line. So it'll be a 11-yard gain there for Owatonna. We've got a penalty marker down after the play. And it'll be a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on I believe that's on Chanhassen. Referee's talking this one over here. Want to make sure they get this right. Must have been something after the throw. And now the official picking up the flag. He did make the signal for a personal foul. And yes, it will be on Chanhassen because they move the football up to the Chanhassen 14-yard line. So a costly penalty there on defense for Chanhassen here in the waning moments of this first half. Gives Owatonna a minute and 15 seconds to have to go 14 yards for a touchdown. They've got 1st and 10. Again, didn't see what happened there. There's a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on Chanhassen. It was right as the ball was hauled in there by Ginsky. And so we'll see what Owatonna does here now on 1st down. Trips to the right, Lazowski to the right of Tice. Takes the snap, looks to throw under pressure, gets rid of it on a slant, and it's picked off! Picked off by Chanhassen at the 7-yard line. And he's got some room, and he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. So, and now Tice is limping off the field here, kind of gingerly. He might have been hit as he threw that one. Jack Carlson got the interception there for Chanhassen. And so right as Owatonna was knocking on the door to try and tie this one up, Chanhassen takes it away. And now they have 1st and 10 at their own 27 with a minute 5 to play. Trips to the left. Ramler hands off to Zielinski. Zielinski runs right, has some room. He's going to get the 1st down right about at the line again. I think they'll give it to him. So a 10-yard pickup there for Zielinski. Blake Davison made the tackle there for Owatonna. Ball on the Chanhassen 37-yard line. Rambler sends a man in motion. It's Jensen from right to left. Now Rambler will throw it here. Deep ball right side, has single coverage, and it is incomplete. As Jenkins was the intended receiver, Seth Johnson in on the coverage there for Owatonna. Jamie Lazowski broke that one up. So second down and 10, 38 seconds remain here in the first half. Chanhassen 7, Owatonna 0. Storm come out, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Rambler takes the snap, and it'll be a delayed handoff to Zielinski, and Zielinski tries to make something out of nothing as he was hit behind the line there. Gets a few yards, and we'll see if Chanhassen just lets this clock run out here. We've got third down and about 6 for Chanhassen with 17 seconds to play. Rambler will throw it here. Fires over the middle. Has a man. It's Jensen. Ty Jensen tackled at the 39-yard line. So it'll be a 19-yard pickup there for Chanhassen. They do not have any timeouts left, so we'll see if they try to spike here with 7 seconds to play. Remember, the clock stopped after a first down. They will spike it, so maybe try a shot to the end zone here before the end of the half. Ball's at the 39, so not quite in field goal range. And so Owatonna will put some guys back in the end zone here and try and deflect this Hail Mary. Actually, no one is back for Owatonna. With 3 seconds to play, Randall, I would imagine, will just hoist this one as far as he can. Fires end zone, looking for Severson, and it is incomplete. And so that will end the half with our score, Chanhassen 7, Owatonna 0. We'll be back with our first half stats in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
At Coyote Tractor, our word is as good as dirt, because to us, dirt is as good as it gets. That's why we offer an industry-leading 6-year unlimited hour warranty on select tractors. Coyote, We dig dirt. 6-year warranty for non-commercial residential use only on specific Coyote models registered during promotional period. See your authorized Coyote tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where at the half the Huskies trail Chanhassen 7-0. As Owatonna will kind of recap where we're at so far. Owatonna got the football first. Got a first down, punted the football away. Chanhassen a first down, punted the ball away. Not a ton of exciting action to start this one. Then Owatonna did get the ball deep into Chanhassen territory after a 33-yard reception by Luke Weber. They had about a 35-yard field goal attempt, but the snap was low and kind of rolled back there. And they weren't able to get the kickoff, and so Chanhassen took over on downs. And then both teams kind of went back and forth. And then Chanhassen got the ball to start a drive in there, right about midfield, and had a few nice runs by their running back Coleman Zielinski, and then got it all the way down to the 1-yard line where Riley Severson ran it in for the 1-yard touchdown, the only touchdown we've had so far here tonight. And then Owatonna had another drive going into Chanhassen territory, but quarterback Hunter Tice threw an interception. Did not get who the Storm player was who picked that football off. And then Chanhassen unable to get anything going on that ensuing drive. And then with about 2 minutes left, Owatonna got the ball on their own 34-yard line, got it all the way down to the Chanhassen 14. When Tice threw another interception, this time was picked off by Jack Carlson for Chanhassen. With about 40-some seconds left in the half. And then Chanhassen got the ball to about midfield just before the end of the half, tried to chuck one deep toward the ends, and it was incomplete. And so that's where things stand right now with 7-0, Chanhassen being our score. And so now we'll run through our first half stats. And actually, hold on, we'll wait on those stats. We'll pause for 2 minutes and have those stats for you when we come back in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com. Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weikert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weikert Realty. Visit Weikert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back at Owatonna High School, we're at the half. Owatonna trails Chanhassen 7-0. And we'll run through our first half stats for Owatonna. Quarterback Hunter Tice is 9 for 14 with 136 yards and 2 interceptions. Jamie Lazowski has 4 carries for a net of 0 rushing yards. He had his first 2 runs went for 4 and 5 yards, and his last 2 runs went for -7 and -2. Tristan Graham has 2 carries for net 0 yards, +2 and -2 for him. Blake Fitcher has 1 carry for 1 yard. And receiving for Owatonna, Nolan Ginsky has 4 receptions for 48 yards. Luke Weber has 3 catches for 64 yards. Zach Karstedt has a catch for 8 yards, and Seth Johnson has 1 grab for 15 yards. Now for Chanhassen. Nathan Ramler is 7 for 13 passing with 38 yards. Coleman Zielinski has 13 carries for 68 yards. And we've got a couple guys who have 1 yard carries. So Josiah Cox had 1 run for 8 yards. And Riley Severson had a run for 1 yard. That was the touchdown run. Then receiving for the Storm, Taven Jenkins had 1 catch for 8 yards. Ty Jensen had 2 grabs for 24 yards. Riley Severson had a catch for 4 yards. James Kaufman had 1 grab for 4 yards. And Logan Smith had 1 reception for 6 yards. In the penalty game, Chanhassen had 1 15-yard penalty. It was an unsportsmanlike conduct call against them. And for Owatonna, 3 penalties, each 5 yards. And a delay of game, and I believe 2 false starts on offense. And so that is where things stand here at the half. Chanhassen 7, Owatonna 0. We'll be back with a fall sports update when we come back on AM 1390 KRFO.
Home of the truckload buys, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rides Foods.
Get remarkably priced savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up family packs of Tyson chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. 1 pound bags of baby cut carrots, just 89 cents. And select half gallons of Kemp's white milk are buy one, get one free.
Home of the truckload buys, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rides Foods.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies trail Chanhassen 7-0 at the break. We'll run through some updates on other Owatonna fall sports. In girls tennis, the Huskies have their next match Tuesday, where they will host Winona. In boys soccer, Owatonna tied 1-1 last night down in Austin against the Packers. Jacob Gillespie scored the lone goal for the Huskies. They're back on the pitch tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock for a home match against St. Paul Central. In girls soccer, Owatonna beat Red Wing last night 3-1. Kennedy Schammel, Addison Aarons, and Avery Vetch all scored for the Huskies. The girls team is back in action tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock on the road against Spring Lake Park. Volleyball lost their first match of the season in 5 sets to Mankato West earlier this week. The Scarlets won the 5th set 15-13, so it was a close one. And the team is actually playing tonight against Lakeville South at the Southwest Minnesota Challenge on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University over in Marshall. And then girls swim and dive has their next home meet Thursday, September 12th against Rochester John Marshall. So a other Owatonna fall sport update for you this evening, as we get set to start the second half here in Owatonna's home opener. Right now the score, Chanhassen 7, Owatonna 0. Still looking for their first points of the ball game. We'll be back with the second half in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
How much fun is Coyote Tractor's new line of zero-turn mowers? Well, how many acres you got? Coyote's 12-model zero-turn mower line has ergonomic seating and controls, keyless start with onboard diagnostics, and fabricated reinforced steel decks of 48, 54, or 60-inch width. Coyote. We dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com. Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh,
come on, ref. That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com. Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
Back at Owatonna High School, where we're about ready to kick off the second half here in this one between Owatonna and Chanhassen. Huskies have yet to score in this one, but only down a touchdown, as they were knocking on the door at the end of that first half, but a interception by Chanhassen's Jack Carlson halted that drive. Owatonna had it at the Chanhassen 14, unable to punch it in. And Chanhassen will get the football to start the second half. And actually have a correction. Mentioned I didn't know who picked off that first pass. So Tice has 2 interceptions on the game. The last one was by Carlson. The first one I mentioned before the break that I didn't know who picked that one off. Now know it was Logan Smith of Chanhassen who got the turnover there for the Storm. And so here we go. Both teams will take the field to start the half. As we've got 12 minutes on the clock here to start this third quarter. As Seth Johnson will kick it away for Owatonna. Taven Jenkins and Ty Jensen back deep to receive for the Storm. And we're all set to go here. As the kick is in the air, it's a squib kick actually. It'll be taken by Jenkins at about the 18-yard line. He runs right, flag flies, Jenkins cuts it back, gets brought down at about the 43-yard line. We'll see what that flag is though. Might be a block in the back, so this one could be coming back for Chanhassen. Usually on kickoffs, that's what the call is when the flag comes in behind the action. So we'll see what the call is here. Looks like Chanhassen is going to line up, and yes, it will be a penalty on Chanhassen. And that'll back them up all the way. That'll nullify the return and back them up all the way to their own 14-yard line to start the half here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Owatonna showing some pressure here up front. As Jensen comes in motion, they hand off to Zielinski. Who was brought down after about a 3-yard pickup. Actually, just 2 there for Zielinski. 2nd down and 8. Stronsky made the tackle for Owatonna. He's been all over this one defensively. Don't have defensive stats, but he'll be up there as one of the leading tacklers for Owatonna this game. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Remler takes the snap, throws left side, and a little too far there for Zielinski. Blake Davidson was in coverage there for Owatonna. 3rd and 8 here for the Storm as Owatonna defense looking to force a 3-and-out here. Trips to the left here for Chanhassen. Ramler in the shotgun has Zielinski to his right. Owatonna brings some pressure here. Ramler throws a deep ball right side, too far out in front of Jensen. So it'll be 4th down and 8 for the Storm. And they will send out their punt team. Luke Weber back deep to receive for Owatonna. Weber standing at midfield. As Cox will punt this one away. Standing at his own 1-yard line. Good snap. Punts this one away. Weber will let it bounce at the Storm 45. It'll roll into Owatonna territory and be downed right at the 41-yard line. So that's where the Owatonna offense will take over for the first time here in this second half. Looking to get some points on the board and tie this thing up. As the Owatonna defense did their job, got the Chanhassen offense off the field on a 3-and-out. Huskies will come out. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lozowski to the left of Tice, who's in the shotgun. Pitcher goes in motion from right to left. Tice takes the snap, hands off to Lozowski. Lozowski tries to cut it back toward the middle of the line and gets brought down after a 1-yard pickup. Riley Severson made the tackle there for the Storm. He'll actually give Lozowski 2 on that carry, so 2nd down and 8 for Owatonna. 1.5 gone by here in this 3rd quarter. 7-0 Chanhassen. Ball in the Owatonna 43-yard line. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Split backs in the backfield for Tice. As he fakes the handoff to Lozowski, now rolls left, fires over the middle. It is caught by Ginsky at the 32-yard line. He leaped up for that one and made the play. They spot it at the Chanhassen 32. That'll be a 25-yard grab there for Nolan Ginsky. Huskies come out on 1st and 10 here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lozowski in the backfield with Tice. They pitch it to Tice. He'll run right. And Chanhassen swarms him just right there to meet him at the line of scrimmage. It'll actually be a loss of 1 for Lozowski. So 2nd down and 11 for Owatonna from the Chanhassen 33-yard line. Two receivers right, 1 to the left for Owatonna. It's Ginsky and Fitcher on the right side. Weber on the left in single coverage. They give to Lozowski, and Lozowski wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage by Carter Karstens. And they'll say he got no gain on that play, so it'll be 3rd down and 11 for Owatonna. Don't have to get it all here. It would potentially be 4-down territory. Here with the ball at the Chanhassen 33-yard line. Not in range for a field goal, but you probably wouldn't punt this one away. Maybe they would if they didn't get any yards here. Tice rolls left, fires over the middle, and it is caught. Wow, threading the needle. Zach Harstead with the reception. He's brought down right at the line again. They're going to say he got it. Needed 11, got 12. As it's 1st and 10 for Owatonna at the Chanhassen 21-yard line. So a tight window there for Tice to throw that football into. And great concentration by Harstead to hold on to that one, as there were a lot of hands and bodies in the way as he breathed that one in. Lozowski now will run right, trying to get to the corner, and he gets pushed out of bounds right about the 19-yard line. So maybe a 2-yard gain there for Lozowski. Now, the Chanhassen defense has not really allowed much of anything on the ground from Owatonna all night here. Logan Smith in on the stop for the Storm. 2nd down and 8 here for Owatonna from the Chanhassen 19-yard line. So another trip into the red zone for Owatonna. See if they can get some points out of it. And they hand off to Lozowski, who's met in the backfield right away by Remmer Buss, who leveled a big hit to bring down Lozowski. That'll make it 3rd down and 11. Ball at the Chanhassen 22-yard line. So a 3-yard loss there for Lozowski. 2 receivers left. Harstead in at tight end on the right side. Split backs in the backfield for Tice. Harstead takes the snap, looks to throw, fires end zone left side, underthrew that one. It's picked off by, I believe it was Logan Smith again for his 2nd interception of the game. It was a flag did fly after the interception, but just not enough on that one from Tice. I couldn't even see who the intended receiver was. It might have been, probably was Dinsky, as he was lined up on that side, awaiting the call here from the officials on that penalty. And so the penalty will be on Chanhassen on the return. They're going to say a block in the back potentially. And so Chanhassen will start deep in their own territory after the interception from Tice at their own 7-yard line. One receiver left, one to the right, pistol formation for the Storm. Ramler takes the snap, hands off to Zielinski, and Zielinski gets hit at the line, tries to push forward for a few. It's about a yard. We'll say 2-yard pickup there for Zielinski. Stronsky in on the stop there for the Huskies. 2nd down and 8 for Chanhassen. About midway through this 3rd quarter, Storm still lead Owatonna 7-0. Trips to the left here for the Storm as they hand off to Zielinski out of the shotgun, and Zielinski nowhere to go. The Owatonna defensive front, for the most part, has been rock solid all game long. Zielinski had a few runs above 10 yards, maybe 15 and 17-yard carries in the first half, but besides that, not much of anything on the ground for Chanhassen. So they give him 1, 3rd down and 7. Trips to the left for Chanhassen. Ramler looks to throw here. They try tunnel screen, and it's deflected, incomplete. So another good defensive effort from Owatonna. 2 possessions this half for Chanhassen, 2 3-and-outs. As Owatonna should get great field position here, as Cox will punt this one away from the U in the end zone of Huskies. So about midway into the end zone for Cox. Weber standing at the Storm 40, and a high punt, not a lot of distance on that one. It's going to drop at about the 18-yard line and take an Owatonna bounce. So that ball's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So a net 10-yard punt for Chanhassen. And so great field position for Owatonna. They're going to start this drive in the red zone. So basically a do-over for Owatonna after the turnover, as they've got the ball right where they left off, essentially. .5:07 to play in the third quarter. Two receivers right, one to the left. Tice in the shotgun. I believe he has Graham to his left. Yes, he does. They'll hand off. Actually, a miscommunication there on the handoff. Looked like Graham thought he was getting it, but Tice tried to keep it, and he's brought down well behind the line. Ollie England made the tackle there, so I think we'll call that a rush for Tice. Unclear if that was a play-action sack or if he was, because they kind of got bottled up with Graham there in the backfield. But nevertheless, second down and 14 for Owatonna from the Chanhassen 21. Two receivers right, one to the left. Tice in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Now we'll throw to Ginsky, who catches it at about the 13-yard line. So an 8-yard pickup there for Nolan Ginsky on the reception. That'll make it third down and 5 for Owatonna. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Huskies trying to tie this thing up at 7. As they've been held scoreless so far. Chips to the left. Graham to the left of Tice. Harston in it, tight end on the right side. They throw a screen pass out to Ginsky. Tries to get to the first down, and he will be short. Brought down about the 9-yard line. I think they'll spot him at the 10, so a 3-yard reception there for Ginsky. We'll make it fourth down and 3. Ollie England brought Ginsky down there. And so Owatonna will pass on what would have been a 27-yard field goal, and they'll try to go for it here on fourth down. Bunch formation. We've got a whistle now and a timeout taken by Owatonna. They want to think this one over here on what is essentially the play of the game right now for Owatonna. 4th and 3. If they get it, it would be 1st and goal. And so we'll keep it right here on the timeout. 3:03 to play in the third quarter. Owatonna has gotten into the red zone a couple times tonight, just have not been able to convert. Have had some costly turnovers. But now a chance to convert here on fourth down and either score or have a great chance to score as the ball is on the Chanhassen 10. And so here we go, 4th down and 3. Bunch formation for Owatonna out of the timeout. Ginsky and Johnson lined up on the right side. Believe that's Weber on the left side. Lazowski to the right of Tice. Chanhassen making one final sub here. And here we go. Chanhassen stacking the box. Tice takes the snap, look to throw. Has Ginsky. Ginsky turns the corner, loses the football. It's in the end, and it goes out of bounds. So Ginsky caught the pass, had the first down. It got knocked away from behind. And so actually it will stay Owatonna football. So let's run that back here. So they run a drag route to Ginsky, who catches it, turns it upfield, loses the ball, fumbles it, but it goes out of bounds, so it will remain Owatonna football. They pitch to Lazowski, now first and goal from the 2, and he is unable to get any yards there. And so I couldn't tell. The ball went out right at the 2. And so because it was not into the end zone, which would have been a touchback for Chanhassen, and it was not recovered by Chanhassen, Owatonna keeps the football. So a lucky bounce there for the Huskies. Now second and goal from the 2. They'll go I formation, Tice under center, Lazowski in the backfield. They pitch it to Lazowski. He runs left. Lazowski into the end zone for a touchdown. Or actually, hold on a second here. They're going to say he was short. I have not seen the signal yet. We've got an injured Chanhassen player on the field. And I believe it'll be third down and about a half inch. Wow, they did not give Lazowski the touchdown. That ball is right on top of the goal line. And so basically third down at the goal line for Owatonna. So if they get any positive yards on this run, it will be a touchdown. I would presume they'll try to punch it in on a run here. Still just third down, so not the end of the world if they didn't get it here. As we still got an injured Chanhassen player on the field. Can't quite make out who that is. It's Logan Smith, who gets to his feet and walks off under his own power, so good to see that. Hopefully he's okay. And we see him back in this football game soon. Third down and inches. Maybe inch. At the goal line for Owatonna, trying to punch this one in and tie this football game up. I formation. Tice, QB sneaking, he'll get it this time. They won't turn that. Whoa, and immediately after the touchdown, they turn the lights off here to celebrate with the flashing lights. A new feature for Owatonna. They're getting some use out of that. And so the first touchdown at home for Owatonna this season comes by way of Hunter Tice, who punches it in from about half a foot out. Now a critical extra point here to try and tie this one up. Snap, spot, kick on the way. Looks good and is good. By Seth Johnson, 7-7. We got a tie ball game here at Federated Field. Don't go anywhere. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies just capped off their first scoring drive of the night. They got the ball at the Chanhassen 17 after a punt for Chanhassen at their own 7 went for 10 yards. And so great field position to start the drive for Owatonna. They had fourth down and 3. Owatonna did at the 10. They gave it to last season's MVP, Nolan Ginsky, who caught the ball, tried to turn it upfield, and got it poked away from behind. The ball was on the ground, but it rolled out at the 2-yard line. And so because it was not recovered by Chanhassen and didn't go into the end zone, Owatonna kept the football and then ran it in a few plays later with Hunter Tice on a QB sneak after having first and goal at the 2. To tie this game up. A pooch kick from Johnson will go out of bounds, and so that'll draw the penalty, and Chanhassen will get it at the 35-yard line. Owatonna defense has been stout so far this half, as they have not given up a first down yet. Both possessions for the Storm have been 3-and-outs. So not the way you draw it up on that last touchdown drive with the fumble going forward and out of bounds. But the Huskies make it work as the Storm come out 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. One receiver left, one to the right. And they send Carson Hines in motion from left to right. Now they send Jensen in motion, but they'll hand it off to their running back. This is Josiah Cox on the carry, who gets 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Storm from their own 37-yard line. Blake Davison and Zach Harsted made the tackle there for Owatonna. Trips to the left here for the Storm. One receiver to the right of Ramley, who takes it, throws it right away. Left side to Jensen, who's wrapped up immediately by Nolan Ginsky. It'll be a 4-yard pickup there for Jensen. So 3rd down and 4 for Chanhassen at their own 41-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. And it has been a defensive battle all night long between these two teams. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Ramler in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Owatonna rushes 4. Ramler throws it right side. It's caught on the right sideline. Did he get a foot down? He did. It's caught by Ty Jensen. Nolan Ginsky on the coverage there for Owatonna. Pushed him out of bounds. It was a toe tapper catch there for Jensen. Ball on the 45-yard line of Owatonna for Chanhassen. About a 17-yard gain there on that reception. They run it. Oh, and he tripped. Oh, no, it was a play action. I thought they gave it to Zielinski. Ramler still has it. Throws. It's deflected by Harsted. And so incomplete. Great play there by Harsted to track Ramler down and get a hand on that football as he was releasing it. So 2nd down and 10 for the Storm at the Owatonna 45-yard line. 2 receivers left. Ramler will hand it off this time. Can't tell if that's Zielinski or Cox. Zielinski 22, Cox 23. It's Cox who got the carry, number 23. So hard to tell their numbers apart sometimes from up here in the booth. Blake Fisher in on the tackle for Owatonna. 3rd down and 9. Just a 1-yard gain there for Chanhassen as the 3rd quarter will expire. The 4th quarter about set to begin here. 7-7 tie ball game here between Owatonna and Chanhassen. We've got a good one. Stay with us here on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Home of the truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Get remarkably priced savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up family packs of Tyson chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. 1-pound bags of baby cut carrots, just 89 cents. And select half gallons of Kemp's white milk are buy one, get one free.
Home of the truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Back at Owatonna High School, where the 4th quarter is about ready to begin. Chanhassen has the ball, 3rd and 9 at the Owatonna 44-yard line. 7-7 our score. 12 minutes to decide this one. Owatonna looking to stay undefeated at Federated Field. 6-0 so far. Trips to the left here for Chanhassen. Ramler takes the snap, throws on a screen play. They've got some yards, but no, he's brought down short of the line to gain. A great tackle there by Nolan Ginsky. That was James Kaufman who caught the ball there for Chanhassen. And a big play there by Ginsky to force 4th and 1 for Chanhassen. We'll see what the Storm do here. They're going to keep the offense on the field. I formation, heavy set here for the Storm. Ramler has trouble with the snap, leans forward, and the ball is loose, picked up by Owatonna. It's Fitcher. Oh, allowing you to house it. A scoop and score for Blake Fitcher. And just like that, the Huskies lead 13-7. A 64-yard fumble recovery for Blake Fitcher. The all-district performer from a season ago comes up huge for Owatonna, as they now lead Chanhassen 13-6. It was 4th and 1. Ramler had trouble with the snap and just tried to reach across the line for the first down, but it got knocked away. Fitcher came up with it and houses it for the 64-yard scoop and score. Johnson now on for the extra point to make this a 7-point ball game. Ginsky will hold. Snap, spot, kick on the way is good. And just like that, Owatonna 14, Chanhassen 7. Back in 30 on AM 1390 KRFO.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
Back at OHS, where the Huskies now lead Chanhassen 14-7. It was a 64-yard scoop and score before the break for Blake Fitcher. For Owatonna to give them the lead. It was 4th down and 1 for Chanhassen. Their quarterback, Nathan Ramler, had trouble with the snap and just tried to reach across the line, kind of try to dive over to try and get the first down since they only needed 1 yard, but the ball got poked away. Might have even been ripped away by Fitcher, who came up with it. As Seth Johnson's kick will be taken at the 15-yard line. Couldn't quite tell who was the return man there for Chanhassen. It was Jenkins. So they'll get the ball off the scoop and score. So as I mentioned, Fitcher got the ball and then was all alone. I don't even know if Chanhassen was aware right away that they had fumbled and then Fitcher had come up with it, as there was no one around to try and chase him down. So we took it all the way into the end zone for the defensive score. Chanhassen now has it at their own 33-yard line. Ramler will throw here on first down. Deep ball down the sideline. Incomplete, just off the fingertips of Ty Jensen, who reached out for that one. Couldn't haul it in. And now he is slow to get up here, as the Chanhassen training staff will attend to him. Stretching out that right leg, it looked like, so potentially just a cramp. Hopefully that's all it is as Jensen does get up and walks off under his own power, kind of limping to the sideline, so we hope he's okay. 2nd down and 10 for Chanhassen from their own 33-yard line. A lot of excitement so far here in this fourth quarter, but only 1 minute gone by. So plenty of time left in this one for a lot more action to transpire. Two receivers right, one to the left. Ramler takes the snap, will hand it off to number 7. That's Noah Cloak. As Blake Fisher makes the tackle there. It'll be 3rd down and 7, so a 3-yard pickup for Cloak. Actually, you just heard the PA announcer here at OHS call him Clocky. His last name is spelled Kloke. I wasn't able to get pronunciations before the game since Chanhassen showed up about 25 minutes before the original kickoff time of 7. Game ended up kicking off about 7:10. On 3rd down, Ramler throws incomplete. We're looking for Gusted. So it'll be 4th down and 7. For Chanhassen at their own 36, so they'll punt the football away. Cox will boot this one to Weber, who's standing at the Owatonna 35-yard line. Punt is away, and it's a good one. Ginski actually ran back there as well to return it, and he receives it at the 32 and runs out of bounds at about the 44-yard line is where they'll spot it. And so Owatonna looking to add to their touchdown lead on this drive. First and 10 at their own 44. Two receivers left, one to the right. Tice in the shotgun, believe that's Graham to his left. As Tice throws left, has a man, it's Weber. Brought down by Clocky at the 42-yard line of Chanhassen. And so a 14-yard pickup there for Weber. First and 10 for Owatonna from the Chanhassen 43, trips to the right. Tyson the shotgun, Graham to his right. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. They set up a screen to Harstead, and Harstead has some room, some blockers ahead of him, makes a man miss. Harstead still on his feet, and gets brought down at the 28-yard line. So a nice play there on the screen to Harstead, the tight end. Logan Smith made the tackle there for Chanhassen. Should be a 14-yard catch there for Harstead on the screen. First and 10 Huskies at the Chanhassen 29-yard line. 9:17 to play in the ball game. Two receivers left, one to the right. Graham to the left of Tice, who was in the shotgun. Tice takes the snap, hands off to Graham. Graham tries to make some room in the middle and gets about 3 yards on the carry up to the actually just to the 27, so just a 2-yard gain there for Graham. Carlson and Severson in on the play there for Chanhassen. Second down and 8. Two receivers right, one to the left. Graham to the right of Tice. Harstead lined up at tight end on the line on the right side. Tice takes the snap, rolls right. Now we'll throw end zone. Has a man. It's Ginski in the end zone for a touchdown. A 26-yard touchdown reception for Nolan Ginski. So a nice play there. Looked like a wheel route there for Ginsky. So big play for Owatonna makes this game 20-7 with 8:23 to play. Extra point pending. Ginsky will hold. Johnson will kick it up and through to make it 21-7. Owatonna with 8:23 to play in the game. We'll be back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO and the KRFO app.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Back at OHS, where the Huskies now have a 2-touchdown lead over Chanhassen. 21 points unanswered, all here in the second half. And we've got 8:23 to play in the ball game. Seth Johnson will kick it away for Owatonna. Jensen and Jenkins back deep to receive for Chanhassen. Beautiful night here at Federated Field. The cheerleaders get out for Owatonna to do their 21 push-ups following that latest Husky score. Johnson will squib this one. Actually going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and so the Storm will take over at their own 20-yard line. As they're going to need to get some offense going here in a hurry if they want to get back into this football game. So 1st and 10 for the Storm here. Haven't gotten much going offensively here this half. 3 3-and-outs and a scoop and score to Owatonna have been their drive so far as Ramler throws. Right side has Jensen on a little 5-yard out route. They'll give him 6. Or no, it will be 5. 5-yard pickup there for Jensen. 2nd down and 5 for the Storm from their own 25-yard line. Storm come out now on 2nd and 5. 2 receivers left. One receiver right. Ramler takes the snap, looks to throw here. Rolls left. Fires a deep ball. And it is caught on the left sideline. No, they say he was out of bounds. It was James Kaufman who came down with the football, but was out of bounds. And so that'll make it 3rd down and 5 for Owatonna here. Sorry, for Chanhassen at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. If you're Chanhassen, you got to pick up this 1st down. Can't afford to give it back to Owatonna and have them have a long drive and take more time off the clock. Pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage by Owatonna, and so the Storm will have to punt this one away with 8:05 to play in the ball game.
Let's go, defense!
Or will they keep the offense on the field? Hold on a second here. And it looks like they will keep the offense on the field. They're down 2 touchdowns, so they're going to try to keep this drive going. Rambler takes the snap, throws over the middle. Caught. I believe he's going to get it. He caught the ball and actually kind of ran backwards, but they're going to give him the first down at the 30-yard line. Wow, kind of a surprising call there. Jensen caught the ball right at the 30 and kind of went backwards to try and give him some room to try and make a move and got brought down. But a generous spot for the Storm there. 1st and 10 from their own 31 for the Storm. Big 4th down conversion there. Rambler takes the snap, looks to throw, fires deep ball right side. Has a man, overthrew him though. It was Jensen streaking down the field. And had he caught that football, he would have housed it for a 69-yard touchdown. But just a few feet out in front of him. So 2nd down and 10 for Chanhassen. 7:27 to play in the ball game. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. I'm going to whistle now and a timeout. No signal yet from the officials. Not quite sure what that was. The ball will remain at the 31-yard line. Just no timeout taken. So here we go. 2nd down and 10. Rambler takes a snap. They set up a screen. Oh, and he hit immediately by Blake Davison was Zielinski, who caught that football and was hit immediately. Great timing there by Davison. So that'll make it 3rd and 16 for Chanhassen. 7 minutes to play. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rambler in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle. Has a man. It's Kaufman who's brought down at the 40 to be 4th down and about 1 for the Storm. I would presume they'll go for it since they went for it when they had the ball at their own 20 earlier in this drive. So here we go, 4th and 1. They'll line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. Rambler takes the snap. Will throw it here. Comeback route is knocked away by Johnson. He lays out for that one and deflects the pass. A great play. They try to run a comeback route to Johnson on the right sideline, or near the right sideline, I should say. Kaufman looked open. Rambler delivered a good football, but Johnson jumped it to knock it down and force the turnover on downs. A huge defensive stop there for Owatonna. Gives them the football back at the Chanhassen 40. 1st and 10. Tice in the shotgun. As Graham to his right, sends Johnson in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, hands off to Graham, who gets brought down after a 1-yard pickup. Now 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Owatonna has the football and a 2-touchdown lead here. 21-7. And in no hurry here. Letting as much time run off the clock as they can. Probably trying to bleed the clock out and just win this football game on this drive if they can. 2nd down and 9. Tice under center now. Offset I formation. Takes the snap, hands off to the fullback, Fitcher, who squirts forward for about 6 yards on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Clock continues to run. Now coming up on 5 minutes to play in the game. Now Owatonna again under center, I formation, one receiver left, one to the right. Tice will let that play clock run all the way down to 5 seconds before he hands it off to Fitcher, who gets the first down. And still on his feet, still pumping those legs. And get it to the 27-yard line of Chanhassen. So a fresh set of downs as the clock continues to run here. As Owatonna 4 minutes and 19 seconds away from winning their home opener. 21 points unanswered here in the second half for the Huskies. I formation again. Tice will hand it off to Graham. Graham runs left. Gets brought down after about a 1-yard gain. Logan Smith brought him down. As Chanhassen will use the first of their 3 timeouts with 4 minutes on the clock. Trying to give themselves a chance here. As we'll take a timeout as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390, KRFO, and the KRFO app.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back at OHS, where Owatonna leads Chanhassen 21-7 with 4 minutes exactly to play in this fourth quarter. Second down and 9 for the Huskies at the Chanhassen 21-yard line. I formation here. They'll probably just keep the ball on the ground. Force Chanhassen to use another timeout. Tice now looks over to the sideline. Looks like he's changing the play here. Remains in the I formation. They hand it off to the fullback, Fitcher, and Fitcher propels forward for about a yard. Another timeout taken by Chanhassen. We'll keep it right here. They have 1 timeout remaining. Tackle made by Bus there for the Storm. So it'll be third down. Actually, they say no gain there on that run, so third down and 9. Or no, it was a gain. And now they updated the scoreboard now to be 3rd and 7 for Owatonna at the Chanhassen 25-yard line. So one more timeout for Owatonna, or for Chanhassen rather. And so if Owatonna could get this first down, they'd be able to run it down to at least a minute and potentially run the clock out here in this one. A first down would be huge here for Owatonna. I formation here. Tice hands off to Fitcher. Fitcher will be brought down actually near the line to gain. Timeout taken by Chanhassen. Actually got tripped up prior to the line to gain. It is going to be 4th down and 5 from the 23-yard line. So a 2-yard pickup there. For Fitcher. So 3:43 to play. A first down would be huge here for Owatonna. We'll see if they keep it on the ground or if they throw it. The clock would stop on a turnover. So if they kept it on the ground, no real advantage to running off any more clock. So we'll see what they do here as they come out in the shotgun. One receiver left, one to the right. Split backs for Owatonna. I believe it's Graham and Lazowski in the backfield with Tice. Johnson and Ginski are the two receivers. Now we're waiting here for the officials. And the ball is set, and here we go. Fourth down play. They added some more time on the clock. 3:52 to play in the game. Tice takes the snap. Throws end zone, looking for Johnson, and he comes down with it. Incomplete. No, they say he did not hold on to the football. Huskies took a shot to the end zone, but he was unable to come down with that football. And so it'll be a turnover on downs for Owatonna, so Chanhassen will have it. No timeouts left, 3:45 on the clock, down 3 touchdowns. They're going to have to score and score in a hurry. No 2-minute warning like in college and the NFL. As Ramler gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage, a sack. Just what the doctor ordered for Owatonna. Blake Fitcher been all over this game. He comes down with the sack. And that big scoop and score for the Huskies earlier in this game. Now trips to the left here for Chanhassen. Ramler takes the snap on 2nd and 20. It's incomplete. Looking for Taven Jenkins over the middle. So now 3rd down and 20 for Chanhassen. 3:05 to play. And so here we go. Ramler in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, takes the snap on 3rd and 20. And actually, they run a run play, a little misdirection there to try and pick up some yardage. Give it to Zielinski. He gets it to the 15, so really only about a yard there on that run. Not quite sure the strategy there. That makes it 4th and 18. They'll, of course, keep the offense on the field. The clock's going to continue to run as well. Fitcher and Davis in on the tackle there for Owatonna. And now Chanhassen lines up in punt formation, so it looks like they're going to concede this one to Owatonna. Ball on their own 16-yard line here. It's a low snap. They punted away, nobody back for Owatonna. Ball bounces into Owatonna territory and will be downed at the 43-yard line. So the Huskies can take 3 knees and finish this one out. And so that should do it. 2:04 to play. No timeouts left for Chanhassen, so they'll be able to take a few knees and move to 2-0 on the season. They'll travel to New Prague next week to take on the Trojans for their first North Star South Maroon District game of the year. Also a section game for the Huskies. And the Huskies actually will not line up in victory formation. They'll go out of the I formation. They'll hand off to Fitcher, who will get, actually, still on his feet, gets about 8 yards there. As a couple fans start heading for the exits here. There's now 1:38 and counting remaining in here in this one. 2nd down and 1 for Owatonna, so a 9-yard gain there for Fitcher on that last run. Huskies will remain in the I formation. And they run it with Tyson on a QB sneak. No gain there from him. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And so Owatonna could just take a knee here to end this one. And that's actually might have been what they were trying to do there with that Tyson QB sneak. As we're now under 40 seconds to play here in this one. Final snap here for Owatonna. And they'll hand it off. Fitcher will just kind of run in place there. As that will do it. The clock will expire. Owatonna does not need to run another play. 21-7. Owatonna is going to get the win over Chanhassen. Lost by 3 touchdowns last year. Of course, a different Chanhassen team, of course. This year with the departure of several key seniors from last year's state title team and Minnesota Mr. Football, Maxwell Woods. But a big win for Owatonna, and they move to 2-0 on the season. As the team shake hands at midfield. So with that, we'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with our post-game wrap-up and stats. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
At Coyote Tractor, we hold dirt in the highest regard. We want you to get out there and play in it. So we're digging up cash back and 0% financing offers on tractors, UTVs, and ZTRs. Coyote, we dig dirt. Offer cannot be combined. Financing subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. See your authorized Coyote Tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com. Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies win by 2 scores, 21-7, to move to 2-0 on the season. And it was kind of a slow start to this one. Neither team really able to get much of anything going. It was the third drive for Chanhassen, where they started at their own 44, had a couple nice runs by their running back, Coleman-Zielinski set him up with good field position. They punch it in with a 1-yard touchdown run from Riley Severson. I believe that was in the first half. Can't remember if that was at the end of the first quarter or if it was in the second quarter. But regardless, that was the only scoring of the first half for either team. 7-0. Chanhassen was our halftime score. Owatonna did have a field goal attempt in the first half, about a 35-yard field goal that they were unable to corral the snap. And so, unable to get points on that one. And then in the second half, Owatonna's defense didn't give Chanhassen much of anything. 3 and out. And then a scoop and score for Blake Fisher. 64-yard scoop and score was 4th down and 1 for Chanhassen as their quarterback, Nathan Rimler, tried to reach for that first down, but the ball came free. Fisher came down with it and housed it for 64 yards. And before that, that was Owatonna's third touchdown. Before that, Nolan Ginsky on 4th down for the Huskies at the Chanhassen 10 was 4th and 3, caught a pass, got the first down, but got the ball poked out from behind, but the ball went out of bounds at the 2, so not recovered by Chanhassen, not in the end zone. So the Huskies had 1st and goal at the 2 and punch it in a few plays later with a Hunter Tice QB sneak. And so those were the scoring plays for Owatonna to make it 14-7. And then the third and final touchdown was a 26-yard touchdown grab by Nolan Ginsky to make it 21-7, which is our final. We'll run through our sponsors one more time. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Cashwise Foods, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlick's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Weichert Realtors, Evan Knutson. Had some trouble with the iPad for our stats here tonight, so we'll recap those next week for Owatonna's game on the road against New Prague. We'll have coverage of that one for you right here on AM 1390 KRFO again. That game at New Prague for Owatonna's third game of the season. Chanhassen will be at home for their next game against Rochester Century. And so that will do it for us here tonight. Final score one more time. Owatonna 21, Chanhassen 7. Huskies move to 2-0 on the year. Stay undefeated at Federated Field. Chanhassen falls to 0-2. For Rick Vaughn in the studio, Grandma down in Iowa, I'm Derek Theta. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Good night from Owatonna High School.
Jen, OMG,